Hello there, this is SD. I hope that everything is well with you. We're going to go for number 67 today on Stealth A very, very, very good ship. It is the 8th of January today, so we're mostly caught up in terms of videos, and this is going to come out if all currently scheduled videos come out on time on the 11th. And I was trying to catch up nearer to where I actually am in the streak, because as the streak gets on further, if it continues, I wouldn't mind streaming some of the potential milestone kind of runs, like when I have a PB set due and so on. So I thought that I should get my backlog closer to being get closer to not having a giant backlog, I suppose I should say. Anywho, this ship is excellent. The asteroid field right at the start is not excellent. We'll have to take a weird route to go around that. But we have no shields, so we don't want to tangle with that. Especially when we don't yet have the weapon buffer. One asteroid into weapons would be quite bad. We have cloaking for this. It's not a particularly good blue option, but it does get you some scrap. We are not surrendering to slavers. My mini beam not actually hit the weapons. That was my fault. Yeah, misplay there, but fortunately we weren't punished for it. On the other hand, well, okay. Fortunately, this is only a pulsar. Pulsars are reasonably safe to go into on this ship, like, at least, or I should rephrase that, pulsars are never actually safe to go into. They are not as bad as going into other ones, because you have fast weapons. And I mean, they'll take down the enemy's shields. They can't take yours down because you don't have any. So in comparison to going into an asteroid field or a solar flare, this is reasonably safe. Although the fact that they have a burst too makes it not so safe. Okay, good. They took a hit on their weapons there. Well, that was a fortunate turn of events. Yep, this is a possible double reward. That hack is not especially important. Okay, good. Their actually dangerous weapon is down. So, once you have the weapon buffer on this ship, you usually want to start saving for shields. We do have titanium system casing, which sells for 40 scraps, so that gets us a long way towards it. But we're behind on scrap because we've had to take this weird path through the sector. Sadly, no double reward. Do I have the space? No. I was wondering if I could take this fight and then go there, but this will get swallowed up. I want to check this out, although I'm not too keen on going there because I could get forced into a hazard at that beacon, but I should at least check here and see if there's a store up there. We will perform a scan of the area, which guarantees that we find it. What are you aiming at? That could hit weapons. I mean, admittedly, I have a buffer, but they might hit weapons twice. Okay, good. They don't have a buffer on their drones. So we take our first little bit of damage there. Kind of hard to avoid against a beam drone ship when you're a stealth ship. Should I go here? Now done. So drones look at the center of the room they're aiming at. That looks like it's aimed at either engines or doors. And indeed, it was aimed at doors. Look now. That drone could have been buffered, so I wanted to make sure that if I hit both laser shots, it definitely went down with the beam. But it was not buffered. Those shields are buffered, though. However, they can't dodge, so they're not buffered anymore. Give me my double reward. And we actually could afford shields right now by selling both the long-range scanners and the titanium system casing, but obviously I would prefer to keep the scanners. If we had shields rather, this fight would be completely safe, even only one shield bubble, because these two weapons fire at the same time, and this would hit our shields, and that would then do nothing. But they are kind of dangerous now, because we don't have shields. You're not paying your toll. That was aimed at my weapons. That surrender offer wasn't terrible, but I want more scrap. I would like to be able to afford shields and a weapon when we find a store. Zoltan isn't too awful here, but, I mean, Abandoned is better. They're both two-store sectors. We can't fight Lanius bombers, so certainly we just fight ordinary Lanius ships. Lanius sectors tend to be quite highly rewarding. Though, of course, they have their duds like any other sector type. These punks, eh? Well, we went here to get away from the Zoltan shield ships and then hit a Zoltan shield ship. Eat weapon buffer, loser. Like I said, eat weapon buffer, loser. Yeah, that's why you buffer weapons on this ship. So we'd like to be able to afford shields and a weapon when we see a store, so let's keep accumulating as much scrap as possible. Go here and check that top left corner. We will attack the Lanius ship. This is a potential double reward, I believe. Nope. Okay, I guess it isn't a potential double reward. Have anything that could help us? Yeah, cool. That's not a very good weapon, but it's still a weapon for free. This beacon kind of sucks. Since there's 2 stores guaranteed, I think I'm going to ignore this. I'll go here. No, we don't need to do that. Oh god. Well, we can't get to that distress beacon in time, so I guess we're going through the asteroid field. Should I upgrade my cloaking? That seems like a good idea. Since this is a forced jump. Just watching where the asteroids are going. Okay, that's annoying, but not as... Let's cloak now, and I'm gonna wait for an asteroid to pop their shield bubble. Asteroid? Hello? Oh, you get it. Thank you. We're gonna take this just so we can get out of the beacon faster, because you charge your FTL quicker. And let's go to this store. Keeping the system casing might be nice, but I'd like to get some repairs and start working on upgrading my shields now. I don't need to buy a weapon because I got one for free. Good thing too, because there aren't any here. Let's investigate. How many jumps do I have to this exit? 4, it looks like. Something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. That is most likely the path to take. Had the laser arrived before the missile, I could have pulled power out of shields. In the event, that would have been a very bad idea, because the laser hit through cloaking and the missile didn't. But thankfully my shields stopped the laser from doing anything. Okay, we get an augment we can sell. I don't particularly care to go to a store just to do that though, since that basically ends my sector, and we don't have enough scrap even after we sell that to do anything meaningful, so let's just take this bottom path. We will attempt to harvest some ourselves. We actually only need to cloak at level 1 here. Nice. Yeah, we'll gladly agree to that. We don't have any drone systems right now. Any drone system. Oh, cool. I might actually use that. I don't know. I mean, I have weapons 4 now. That had dropped a moment ago, I might not have bothered to upgrade onto that. On the other hand, I could do, against 2 shield chips, I can do this, and this is faster. So yeah, do that. And I'll keep the hull laser in reserve. We also have an extra human. We'll go Mandors. Sure. We don't currently have a drone system, but I'm hoping that we have hacking before the end of this sector. Depends on where the stores are, of course. Check this top corner. Nope. Look up here and then head down. Oh, yuck. Well, our mini beam can hit multiple different systems, and that is always very helpful in preventing people from fleeing. We do it this way, so I hit drones as well as weapons. Okay. We have the battery charger to sell. We could potentially sell the hull laser if we really needed to get hacking there. But let's see if we can scrounge together some more scrap. From the fact that there are 3 fights here, I would hope that we can do that. Weapons are not very dangerous here unless they bomb my shields. Nope. We have no way of knowing which store is better. So the way to decide here, because either of these stores we could take 2 fights and go to it. Yeah, we go here, here, there, or here, here, there. To my mind, this top store offers better pathing for the rest of the sector, so like see lots of stuff. Like if we go here, 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 our path is pretty much just like these. I mean, I suppose I could go here, 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 and if that's any good, then I could go like that way. But if I go here, 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 there, they're about equal, really. The jump I go to now basically determines which store I'm going to, because I have to go either here and here to go to this one, or here and here to go to that one. I'm going to stick with my initial thought, but I don't think it enormously matters, actually. Looking at the map a bit more. We are going to attack the pirate and try to get a double reward. Now you could try to cloak both weapons here, but I guess we're doing that anyway because we cloaked sooner than they fired sooner than I'd anticipated. But I was gonna say you could just cloak the basic laser, and then regardless of whether that hits or not, by the time you're out of cloaking, your 2 shields will be back, and those weapons won't damage the laser. The burst 1 won't damage you. There is mind control there. That is absolutely a bait, because we can just take another jump and go to another store that might have hacking at it, which is a much better system. But I will sell the battery charger while we're there. That volley wasn't very successful. Let's try another one. Better. They can't dodge now, so they are screwed. Show me hacking. Boo. That's hacking stun, not hacking. We have no way to know, by the way, what would have been at this store had we gone to it instead of this one, because it's generated randomly when you go into the beacon. It's not set at the outset of the run or even the sector. When we were doing tournament test runs, we had to use a mod that did set them to do that, because otherwise, you know, the runs are wildly, between the 2 players, are wildly different. Nope. Actually, you can't dodge, so let's just do that. Let's apply a power bar, since I am above hacking buffer even with that. Sure. There's another store. I don't know that it's worth diving for that. It's only Sector 3. This ship can't hurt me, so it's only a threat that it might run away. Shame, I could train against this if it wasn't running. Ah, I got 1 point of weapon training there, and a really, really good weapon. Does that change my calculus at all? I mean, we have level 2 cloaking, level 4 engines, so taking a dive is not that threatening. Definitely let's do it. We can do that. Hooray, never punished. Wondering if I keep this hull laser. Probably still do, because against 3 shield ships, the heavy laser is a bit... I mean, we then need 100% of our shots to hit to do anything. On the other hand, we have the cloak hack cycle, so that's not completely intolerable. I'll have a think about that. I mean, hopefully we just find a store that has a flak one and it's all sorted out. Or a burst 2. Either one would be fine. The flak one is cheaper and more readily available, so it's more likely to be that. Gonna vent these idiots into the medbay. Would help if I actually open that door. Now, I'll run my door guy up to join in, but don't do that until you've actually occupied their attention with somebody else being in that room, because otherwise they're gonna just keep running. You can lose crew and rock control. There are fewer stores in Mantis homeworlds, but we're not that bothered about a store right now. I would like a bit more power. Offer the Mantis up for a bounty. Hooray! Give me money. Let's check out this lower corner. Sure. Blech. Well, I guess checking out that bottom corner was not worth it. We really should not need to hack this ship. They would need to actually charge this up all the way and line it up with that and have them all hit. Now, admittedly, lately I have form on just forgetting to cloak because I'm a dumbass, but I think I can probably remember that I have cloaking on stealth A. Let's take these fights. We'll probably be diving this sector. This fight we will hack, and I should have bought some power there. I ran the engines guy there instead of the weapons guy just because I was concerned that if I ran my door guy right out, that the Mantis might decide to go into the 2-tile room, because enemies will sometimes do that in order to avoid being overwhelmed by numbers. Fight, distress, fight, onwards. We'll probably dive in this sector as well, unless it's not very good. Okay, it's the ship collectors. Do we want to let them run? Nah. There are some weird beacons in this sector, and besides, we have weapons. sure, they could offer me a flak or something, but it's not probable. Damage additional systems. Yeah, like they could have put a quest beacon up there. I'm not willing to risk that. Just give me the scrap and we move on. Well, it's an energy bomber. Thankfully, it's not a very dangerous energy bomber, although they do have 3 shields, which sucks. But I basically just need to be worried about this. Nothing else they have can do anything to me. Hooray! All hit on the first try. Let's see if we can't put a heavy laser into their shields. Okay, we can't. It was worth trying. And their repairs are all being done by Mantis, and therefore crap and slow. It definitely looks like we're diving, to judge from all the encounters over there. Hello, Kazak. Don't need to hack this. We could probably crew kill by getting them to die from lack of oxygen. In fact, I might as well hang on a bit and see if that happens. We can farm some dodges while we're waiting. Draw you off oxygen. I'm gonna deliberately fire my heavy laser first, so that I only do 1 hull damage shooting weapons. Yep, the oxygen has now got below 25%, because that's why they abandoned trying to fix weapons in order to go there. And that is the point at which they prioritize oxygen repairs over basically anything else. However, because they're Mantis, that's too late. It takes too long for a Mantis to repair anything. They actually did just get it online at the end there, but too late to not die. Could could take a jump and then go to the store, or I could go to the store, take a fight. Yeah, I heard ya. I think I'll go store first. We have 150 scrap. We have more than enough to buy anything that we would want there. Like this heavy laser too. I like that heavy laser too. And I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're back. So we picked up that heavy too. I can get that online. Basically, actually I can get it online now. There we go. I guess I should have sold the heavy laser then. Oh well. I probably don't need to hack weapons here, but I'm going to anyway. $66 scrap from one jump. If it had only been one more, it would have matched the run number on this streak. Let them fire that basic laser and engage the hack. Cloak now. 90% evade chance. And we're off to a civilian sector. Oops. I wanted to close all of the doors, not open them. Let's check out up here. We will, of course, attack the rebels. Which is the point of the entire game. Well, it didn't matter. I clicked the heavy 2 on the wrong room there, but only 2 shots hit anyway. Yep, we will steal the supplies. Oh well. We will use our sensors to scan the wreckage. Sensors, blue option. I'm gonna skip this fight, but go to this one. Circle back down to that store. Hopefully we can get mind control. And the backup battery. They're gonna cloak here because that's upgraded, so we were only able to get 1 damage on the system. Good, they abandoned trying to fix the cloaking system. Well, you don't have autopiloting, clearly. More fighting! As long as we control this missile, we can remain reasonably safe in this fight. But not completely, because double drones. But the missile is more dangerous than these drones, because like for the drones to do damage to me, they need to have multiple shots line up. For this to damage me, it just needs to have me fail to dodge one shot, and especially if that failed dodges into shields. That could be very, very bad. Therefore, I use the hack on weapons. Goodbye. There's mind control. Let's sell this. And on we go. It's the second time we've got that this sector. Go to the store first and then circle down and back up. I don't care in the slightest bit about whether or not we died. Yoink. Sadly, no backup battery. Especially now that I have stealth weapons, I'd like to replace the mini beam with a flak one. I could alternately replace the dual lasers with a flak one, but against a force shield enemy, if I do that, the heavy laser shots, one of them's going into shields anyway. And by into shields, I don't mean the way that one is, I mean into the shields. In order to allow me to do any damage. Get hacking 3. Ooh, outpost. More fighting! Give me scrap! I no longer care in the slightest about asteroid fields. Crew kill. Nothing here, and then we're gonna go here and out. scrap some of the debris. The other alternative can lose you crew. Let's just do this so I can keep my weapons on in this dive. Messed up my timing. Well, we are off to a rebel sector. These are generally pretty rewarding, but quite dangerous. However, there is nothing in the game as dangerous as we are now. Let's try to get the storage cache. My beam placements at the moment are rubbish. Much better. Speaking of beams, I want to take these lower jumps. I want to hit this nebula. We will dock and try to rescue the survivors. The top option could lose its crew. That could be manually searched, so let's get the pilot blue option, since at this point in the game it's very, very cheap. This will give us a map. But only a low scrap reward, unfortunately. If we could breach these weapons, we won't be able to train here. That combat drone. Pretty hard for us to breach, though, because we need all three. We basically need all 4 shots, in fact, to hit. Maybe if we try going after shields, get them down to 2. And we have more chance for a heavy laser shot to actually hit their weapons. Of course, we're also getting dodges while we do this. Okay, so I can't speed hack right now, but... So yeah, that's why you can't speed hack. The drones can just decide that they're gonna put together shot after shot after shot really quickly. Considering how quickly I'm racking the dodges up here, I'm probably fine to just wait and not even bother shooting their weapons again. I suppose I might as well do this in case for some reason I decide that I need to cloak. Yeah, they might pull together another one of those rapid set of shots again, but have them all hit. Yeah, like that, but more successful. 6 more. I think I do want to shoot the weapons one more time. So otherwise they're going to bring one of these two-shot lasers up. And that's a little bit too much for me to be able to deal with securely. Two more. Last one. Good. You're not allowed to look at me. Okay, well there's our store. It's late in the sector. We can just hit all of these fights. Well, except these ones. But I mean, we can grab basically all of these. And that one after the exit. Hooray! Explore the debris. We get some free stuff that we can sell. No. Okay, we switched the drone off, at least for a moment. That's a little awkward to reach. We'll attack the auto ship. We don't need to hack this. Get heavy laser on, fool. More expensive stuff to sell that has the word Hull in the name. Yeah, I basically need to backtrack to get this. Let's take this jump instead. I mean, there may be nothing there. But it's not guaranteed, even though there isn't anything marked. Sure, we'll take 5 drone parts. But yeah, that did swallow a fight, so that might not be worth it. This missile is the only thing here that's dangerous. Fortunately, hacking weapons, or hacking piloting rather, would not guarantee taking that down, because this would hit shields, these do 4 damage into weapons, that would do 1. Sure enough, that's a 2-power weapon, that's a 3-power weapon. So they might take down the 2 weapons I don't give a absolute crap about, and leave up the one I do. Of course, if I had hacked weapons, or piloting rather, they would not have been able to do that. So it's a trade-off. But you know, they probably can't dodge like that all the time. See, there they only dodged 3, they're slipping. Our fuel is also slipping. Auto ships have a tendency to give rewards where you only get scrap more often, I think, than other ships. So if you find yourself going into rebel sectors, you can, in my experience, run a bit low on fuel. Or just any sector where you're most likely to fight a lot of auto ships, but obviously rebel sectors are the place where that's most common in the game. Good, we did get 3 back there. I am gonna hack pilot here because I want to guarantee stopping them getting away, and yeah, we would have had a very hard time destroying a level 3 piloting system. These weapons also aren't very threatening. We 19 scrap. So I can use this to increase this price. Yeah, that's fine, I'll do that. We have enough drum parts. Let's go here and sell stuff. Buy this backup battery, all of this fuel. Max out on our shields. Exit, dive, back to exit. Well, exit, fight, and then dive, I suppose is the other way to say it. Oh man, it's Sector 6. Are you sure you want to go with no shields into an asteroid field? Like, I know you have a long cloak. But, you know, I also have a long cloak. Except I also have shields. In fact, if we just do this... Guaranteed level 2 piloting max. Since we're in a hazard beacon, I want to hold off on jumping out until my cloak is off cooldown. As we're going to a dive fight. With a fast missile, I don't appreciate it. Yes. Since we apparently can't hit this ship, let's just get the fuck out of here. Uncharted is fine, we have scanners. Albeit we are low on fuel, but whatever. Quick look down in the corner. Let us attack the pirate. You're a pirate hacker that does not have hacking. Now we do need 100% of our shots to hit here, but as long as we cloak hack cycle, we can hang around and wait for that to happen. See, it didn't even take that long. Damn NG repair guys. Be nice to have a slug so I can use my mind control here in shields. Okay, so we'll go to this store. The only other places there can be stores in this sector are these two beacons, because we've seen the Nebula store. Should I take these? Just go distress, here, store. Yeah, that seems fine to me. We'll lead them to their destination. Well, we know that's not a store unless it's one because this is an escort quest. We will track them with our long-range scanners. Just cloak now, stop them from even being able to fire. Kindly murder each other. Could you stop dodging so much? There we go. That only sells for 20 scrap, and this is a high potential to be a crew kill. It's usually almost always worth it to accept a surrender offer that has an item as part of it, but in this specific case, I'm not going to. Even if it's not a crew kill, we have a reasonable chance to get more than 50 scrap. If they have someone alive in shields. It's fine. We can probably still crew kill this unless that's level 3 oxygen. Yeah, maybe not. They have, it looks like, 2 people over on the ship. On the other hand, Jill here may be about to suffocate. Yep, cool. I want to trap them inside that room while it's still breached, ideally. Because once they fix the breach, they're going to run to the medbay. Oh, maybe not. You stupid autopiloting. I can't just fire all 4 of my lasers, because if they all hit, then we're gonna blow that up. I think they've probably dodged enough now with their stupid fucking autopilot, that this will not work. What the fuck is this? Like, that's definitely autopiloting because they're not running anyone down there to stop them. Yeah, we made more scrap than we'd have got, even despite the fact we didn't get a crew kill. We made 4 extra scrap. Halberd Hall Mini only 1 shot. It's like phase 1 and a couple. Nah, I don't want to do that. Let's just keep going with the weapons we have then. Keep this scrap in reserve. As long as we cloak this bomb, we are very, very safe. Okay, sure. Go ahead, dodge like crazy. We could have radically altered our weapons there by going something like with the Flak 2, which would give us way more ability to break through shields. But that would also slow us down significantly. They have dodged at least twice. Every single time so far. I could just cloak now to stop them from firing at all, because we could then use the hack after back, but whatever. I have 100% cloak beds, might as well just cloak the shots while they're in the air. The way they are, without actually using their cloaking, because they just dodge 50% of my shots anyway. It's like exactly 50% every single time. Hooray, we finally got something through. Good, no more evade. We get a firebomb, but I probably don't bother using. Nice. Let's damage buffer that. Okay. I'm gonna hack shields here. God damn it. I should have put some of those shots into shields, that was a mistake. Yep. If you jump out before they do, you don't get the double sleeper suit. Yeah, that was my fault for not hitting the shields on the first volley. I don't know why I didn't do that. This is unfortunately one of those you need 100% of your shots to hit fights. But we're also completely safe. There we go. Really? You dickheads. Stop fixing things. Yeah, this is where I really regret not having a slug, because if we'd had a slug, we could have mind-controlled its shields and stopped them from fixing the stupid thing. Instead, we have this. Just keep them punching each other for our amusement. You can see why I wanted a flak one. Come on. It would also have been nice if our mini beam had set a fire over there. Quick look at the map. Oh well. One of those missed anyway, but another one collided with one of their lasers on the way over. It's not actually a great deal of point in mind controlling you. Now there is though, because it will draw people towards you. There we go. Now we've got this. check this out on the off chance that it's a store. Cool. And it is. Do you have a flak 1 or a burst 2? No, you do not. I'm never going to use that. We don't need to buy, fuel, because we're about to get a bunch. We will attack the ship with conspicuous pirate markings. Not gonna bother to try to crew kill this. Just make them go kaboom. This is a not enough time event. I'm not going to be too bothered about that. They have a big missile. We also have ludicrous quantities of scrap, more than we actually need. Excellent. They also have a med bay. Give me my low scrap reward. So we still need 100% of our shots to hit in this fight, but at least in this one, we get damage on their shields, we can mind control them in there. And that will prevent them getting repairs long enough to get off a second volley and properly cripple the shields instead of just doing one damage to them. And we didn't even need to wait that long for that. We could have done nothing at all there and they would have burned down. We are not that far off maxing out. Okay, I am going to hack shields here because in addition to having force shield bubbles, they have this stupid overcharger drone. And that would make it literally impossible for us to damage them unless we hack shields. I'm also going to pre-cloak so this stupid thing gets delayed. Since we have stealth weapons, that is a reasonable enough way to play it. Last fight, except I won't be pre-cloaking here because they have a big missile. Well, not a big missile, sorry. They have a fast missile. So if I pre-cloaked, I wouldn't be able to guarantee taking that offline, and then they would get fired at me again. Or at least potentially. However, we did take it offline, and the stuff they have left can't do anything. Hooray! Yeah, we're about 200 scrap from maxing out. That is pretty close. Nope. Get wrecked. We get an expensive drop that we can't do anything with because we're about to go to the end of the game. I guess. Ugh. We don't have a reset either, unfortunately. We do have Reddit engines. Save us, Reddit engines. Burn. Thank you, Reddit engines. Let's do a thing. Side room kill. Yeah, like, if one fight this sector if that one fight that was a low scrap reward had instead been an outpost, I think we would have maxed out on this one. Couldn't have got to that beacon anyway. Yeah, they're down to 3 crew in their main part of their ship. But I am going to be back in a moment. Okay, we're back. So, phase 2. Yeah, we just did our first volley, that's it. I can pick you off with the mini beam. Excellent. They have exactly 1 crew. So we'll go in like this. There won't be a boarding phase, so we'll just have to repeatedly counter the mind control on whichever of my humans they decide to take over. Keep firing since we have stealth weapons. Let's chuck everything in there. And that's a 0 damage flagship. And very, very easy. For 67 in a row. Considering how much scrap we made, that's not a particularly high score. Yeah, we had 200 scrap worth of drops, but that's not an absolutely enormous amount. So, we are at 67 now. 3, 2, 1, and go. We already done Lanius A. No, we have not. We did Lanius B, that's it. Okay, so we'll do Lanius A next time out. I hope you enjoyed the run, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.